go in and choose, okay, I want this other teacher to be able to see my camera on live feed. So this is kind of an example of what that looks like. There's one teacher down here, and then all the other teachers at my school come up, and then if I want, oh, okay, I want Miss Berg to be able to see the live feed today, I can add her in, and then just remove her when I don't want her to see the live feed. Same thing when you record a video, you have your, you have a link, and it automatically, the video is automatically only seen by you. You have to actually go in and click that you want it to be shared, and you can share it with just teachers at your school, students at your school, or you can choose specific users. So it automatically is not shared. You have to actually go in and physically choose to share it if you want other people to view the video. So you don't have to, so it's not like you're recording something and automatically you're like, oh no, everyone at the school is going to see right when the recording ends. No, you have to actually go in and make that happen. And I think that really helps with starting the program, because teachers could record themselves and just watch it themselves, and no one even had to know that they were doing that, right? It just kind of got them used to it, used to the camera. So that's a really good feature. And then just lastly, I'm going to show you just some different views of the camera. So this is just the ceiling single view. So this is from the ceiling of one of the classrooms. And if you see here, so this is what you actually see on your computer. This is full screen, and this is if I'm just pulling it up and hitting play. And then this is the control panel that lets you zoom in, zoom out, and move the camera around. And it's just one single camera on the ceiling. That's it right there, actually, the little white circle.
So a person seeing it, like let's say I recorded myself and I posted it, I'm seeing that as a person looking at it.
Right, this is one view.
But I can change view.
You can choose the view you want.
The view as well. Okay.
Yes, absolutely. These are two other views. So this is a double panorama, and this is the quad view. So if you really want to see centers, you want to get the whole feel of the whole classroom, the quad view is really good for that. Because it hits every area of the classroom.
So if you're using this for students in another class and you want them to be focused more on the front of the room or the teacher, can you set it up to just track the teacher?
Yes, so if I go back, so this is exactly when that was happening. So then there's also a view you can get where it's just, and this looks a little blurry, but that's because this is screenshotted from a video, because we were like videotaping. This is actually myself when I was in the classroom, and I'm teaching, and this is a live feed into my room. So you can focus it in on just the screen, which helps because then the kids aren't distracted by what the other kids are doing in the classroom. They're only seeing the lesson. And it is a clear enough view for them to see it.
Since it's fed through Safari Montage, are you able to see other teachers in other buildings?
Unless they share.
Schools?
Only if they share it.
So it is a database of all of your teachers that
Mm-hmm.
participate? Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And Tony Sanfilippo back there, he's part of audio enhancement and ViewPath, and he can answer a lot of your technical questions about it. I'm just here to promote the instructional side of it and how positive it is, and it's been on our campus. So that's it, yeah.
If I could just jump in, I'm curious because we didn't ask this before, but how many people here are classroom teachers? Okay, and then building administrators, principals, assistant principals, and anybody here from the district level? Okay, because there's different levels of how this is valuable. It's valuable, like Kelsey's saying, for the classroom teachers and for their collaboration, but it's also valuable for the principal. Any principals, you got that part of your evaluation that you got to go in, you got to explain what you're doing at your school. I know on my evaluation, there's actual language in there that says, am I providing opportunities for teachers to view other teachers? That's very hard to pull off. And that's one of those things you pull up when you're getting ready to be evaluated. You're like, man, am I going to set up these observational rounds? I've got to go do this, I've got to do that. I've got to get a sub for the other teachers because they all have the same plan, and it's almost impossible to pull it off. But if you can do it this way, that satisfies that, and it's a very easy way to supply evidence for that. And then at the district level, let's say you've got a teacher that's teaching Chinese, but there's only one Chinese teacher, and that's at so-and-so school at one side of the district. And there's 5 Chinese kids that want to learn Chinese that are at a completely different school, or 3 completely different schools. Then you can use this in that way as well. So I just kinda wanted to point that out, yep.
When someone's being recorded, do they have to have some type of, like microphone?
It runs through the audio enhancement microphone. And that's better than having, let's say, just one microphone. And there's a couple other things out there. I think there's different cameras that maybe track, and there's people using iPads or setting up something in the room. But you guys know as well as I do, when somebody walks in with a camera, do your kids act the same as they did before?
No.
So if we really want to give honest feedback, let's say on a lesson, or honest feedback on classroom management, or honest feedback, would you guys know if the camera's on or not on? And another aspect of it that's different is that you can actually set this camera up to record at a certain time. So you don't have to worry about running over to the computer, oh, I didn't hit start, I'm halfway through my lesson. It's more of, I can set this up to start at the beginning of third period, and now I know where I'm at. Yes?
As an administrator, can you view what's going on, or do teachers have to add you to the list?
Yeah, no, they would have to add me. The only camera I have control of is the one in my own office. So I can't, let's say, I wonder what Susie's up to. Let's check that out. Oh my gosh, your classroom management hasn't gotten any better at all. I can't do that. That would be a big no-no.
Are they always ceiling mounted?
Yes. And that's another advantage of it. Because it's not just that one view that Kelsey showed you where it's the front of the room, there are things that the teacher can see in looking, self-reflecting on their stuff, is that, am I running out of time?
Got a couple minutes.
Okay, is that you can actually see the whole room, which I know teachers look at it like, I didn't know they had their cell phone out in the back of the classroom. What's that glow on that kid's face? So there's things that teachers can learn by observing through a fisheye or from the panoramic front and back that they may not see if they're reflecting just on how they're walking back and forth with the camera tracking them. Yep.
What do you do about data privacy? Do you have students sign on?
There is several clauses. One clause that was put in by the cooperation with the teachers union is that there's a 30-day, it goes away after 30 days. And then as far as anything else, then it just applies to the same as it would for any security cameras that we have on campus. The students sign a form at the beginning of the year, a video release form that takes care of all of that with the district.
But again, this is just in the district and in-house, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like we're posting it on Facebook.
Is there an aspect where the teacher's screen, computer screen can be shared through the camera? So if the teacher wanted to share in the video what was going on her iPad or
Oh, share it to a different
You just have to
computer?
change the
to
view.
the camera.
You just
So
have to
there
change
is
the
a
camera view.
There is a view that can project what's being seen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
we
so-
could have done it here, but
Okay,
Or you can zoom in on that.
okay.
yeah, you're saying
that's-
But there's not a view to
just see the
actually
screen.
see the screen. Okay.
It's more for the classroom instruction. Okay, based on time, we are going to go ahead and move into doing the tours. Would you want to explain that?
Sure.